Hey everyone, Kathleen Selmans from KathleenSelmans.com. I like to talk about marketing for digital entrepreneurs. And what's funny is there's one thing that I keep hearing, and it's maybe just because I keep noticing it, right? But one of the things that I keep hearing is questions from creators about how often they should email their list. And a lot of times this comes from a place of uncertainty and whether they should be bothering their list at all, right? Like you log into your email after a few days away and you're just overwhelmed. And I have seen this happen over and over and over again, especially like around high email times, like Black Friday or something. Somebody says like, oh, I don't want to bother people. But again, like if you're not emailing people about your Black Friday deal, they're going to spend their money on other people. So I wouldn't worry necessarily about that. And then like in these Facebook groups I'm in with a bunch of other digital marketers, there's people saying like, okay, guys, don't send more than 2 emails a day. Which is so funny because like, on the one hand, these creators are like, I don't know, should I even ever email people once I get their email addresses? And on the other hand, there's people who are emailing more than once or twice a day. So the truth is somewhere in between, right? I believe that you should be communicating with your list every week. Unless you're launching something, then it should be more often. So your emails that connect your new offer, your webinar, your on-demand webinar, your PDF, your checklist, your download, the things that you are creating for free that are building your list, then those you should be sending emails once a day for 7 to 10 days, depending on what you're selling, depending on what's going on. Your campaign needs to address everybody. And so like, for example, I have a, what I'm calling the launch accelerator, and it launches at the beginning of June. And if I don't keep reminding my list about that, especially the ones that are new from the webinar that I did last week about how to, market yourself using some shortcuts that don't make you uncomfortable. If I'm not emailing them, telling them about this thing, especially because there is a deadline and a timeline and everything, like there's real scarcity, right? Like we started in June, at the beginning of June, and if people don't sign up before then, they can't join us in June. It's a live program, it's a workshop. So I'm doing my list a disservice by not telling them about it, not giving them more updates. I worked with a client who is an excellent communicator, but has blank page syndrome when it comes to email. And we worked together, we pulled all of this strategy together, and I said, why don't we just template this out? So every email has an intro, and every email has this, every email has that, and every email has that. And we just set it up so that even if it doesn't look like a template, it doesn't have to be 10 things or somebody else's format at all. But if you have a template in the back of your mind, then you know what you're going to say week after week after week. And you're communicating with people about the things that you believe. And that brings me to my final point, which is to remember what email is. Email is the medium at which you stay top of mind for your audience. Meaning, if you are a marketer, like me, then what you need to do is make sure that your list knows all the things that you can do for them. So that when they are thinking about writing a sales page or sending emails and they need help, they think of you first. It's more than anything, it's keeping you top of mind. That is what email is all about. And it's not annoying people. People have the right to unsubscribe. And I know that for creators, you can go from like just telling a story or sending an email that's like, yo, are you going to buy this or not? And there's no need to do those things. Your stories can all have a call to action. Every email can have a call to action, and they can be light calls to action. Hit reply. if you've ever been in this situation. Or are we connected on Instagram? Click here to, like little things. Not every single email is a sales email. But if you're not emailing them, reminding them that they're on a list like yours that will help them, then their money is going to your competitors. And that is the importance of email. If you want to get a whole bunch of templates and scripts and downloads for your emails, join the Launch Accelerator. Go to KathleenSelmans.com/TLA, and I will enroll you in the Launch Accelerator that's starting in June. I will put the link here. One of these days I'm going to remember to do that, have it copied and pasted first, but not today. Talk to you soon. Thank you.